we are back with another DVD haul. Now, as you can see here, I've got a stack of other films. Some of these films, you just saw that I have, yet again, Death at a Funeral. I love Death at a Funeral, as you know. This is one of my all-time favorite comedy films. But as you can see, there are other films here that I have rented yet again, including Tex, The Doors, and A Mermaid's Tale. I'm watching The Doors and A Mermaid's Tale for book inspiration. As for Tex was something that I still haven't quite gotten time to see. I don't have time to watch every movie, but I still have my mind set on watching them to review them for you. One movie that a lot of people, if you're familiar with this film from the United Kingdom, this movie was more big in the United Kingdom. This movie is Prure, which stars Deadwood actress Molly Parker and Pirates of the Caribbean actress Keira Knightley. This was one of her first big hits, Keira Knightley, before the Pirates movies. And I just want to say, look at, this is just before she was cast as Elizabeth in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's amazing to see actors, actresses that we're familiar with, and to see what they did for other roles way back in the day before their big breaks. I love Brandon Lee, as you know, as an actor, so for that I rented The Crow again. As a tribute to him for the 25th anniversary, like I said, I will review this one. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's also one of the best action horror films that ever hit moviegoers. It's a cult classic, and I think a lot of people should enjoy it. This one was a big surprise to me. You know I'm a huge 13 Reasons Why fan. This came as a big surprise to me. I never expected 13 Reasons Why to hit DVD, knowing that Netflix already had it. It was a big shock to me. I was just researching it on the library's website, and right there it said DVD, 13 Reasons Why Cinema. I was like, okay. And so I clicked on it, did a little reading. It had special features, and it does have special features here, and that's why I rented this. I've seen this a lot of times, as you already know, but I rented this just so I could have a look at special features. Beyond the Reasons is also on there, but there are other selections that they have there. And speaking of selections, natural selection, Anthony Michael Hall, who you might recognize from Breakfast Club. This was a role that was made for Anthony Michael Hall. Yes, it's a high school movie. He is almost my mother's age. He is fantastic as a supporting role. Even in movies like 16 Candles and The Breakfast Club, he was good in supporting roles. But this one shows that he doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a high school movie. This shows me that he still has what it takes to be a great actor, even as he is in his 50s. This was released in, let's see if I can find a date here, 2016, 2017, so 32 years, 31 years after Breakfast Club. This was absolutely the best return for him. It's worth watching. And it also has a good lesson. I did a review about natural selection, and I think with that said, I'll put the link below and you can have a look. This one, we used to be on Netflix, speaking of Netflix, but they took it off, and I was just like, if I'm going to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer again, I like to watch the episodes in chronological order, and that is the first season of the Buffy the Vampire series spin-off, Angel. This is the spin-off series. And I just gotta say, Angel is amazing. It stars 2 original Buffy the Vampire Slayer characters, 3 eventually, including Angel, Cordelia, and Wesley W. Price. All the stuff that we like about Buffy the Vampire Slayer is also captured in this series. And because it was a spin-off show, because both Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4 and the first season of Angel were airing at the same time, the same year, 1999-2000. This was something that I had to watch in chronological order, so I had to watch every episode of Buffy Season 4 in chronological order, and Season 1 of Angel in chronological order, because there's an episode in Season 4 of Buffy when we see something that they included from Angel. You know what I mean? When they do the intros for previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they also show previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and in Angel. And they do the same thing with Season 1 as well, previously on Angel and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'll tell you more in the next bit.